He comes in once more. He can basically one-shot these carriers, and I don't think there's any solution here for Stats. He's going to come in. SERRAL overwhelming the air fleet of Stats.
And that is it. GG.
I'm a bit surprised about SERRAL getting +1 carapace now after the hype is finished up, and he hasn't done anything else with his hype.
All the Archons and Immortals are down here, and SERRAL feels like maybe he can go for another attack on the third. Oh, and a big cluster of Lings in the middle by the looks of it as well.
Good split there. A couple Storms do not have enough energy. He does morph it into an Archon at least.
Big tag there, gets detection on all those Lurkers, but gets body blocked away from the Lurker line. Pushed back into that fourth Nexus. It's showtime. SERRAL reinforcing with a ton of units. Is this it?
All the units coming in from the south side. The Lurkers separating a couple of these units as well.
GG! Crack! And SERRAL is going to be the first ever WCS champion for the 2018 season. Well played and well deserved. We all knew last year that SERRAL was just a matter of time for him to win the big one. And he has got a seat already at the global playoffs after a beautiful CVP series.
That young man has finally done it. He can finally hold his WCS trophy.
Everything that was said about him is true. It has come to fruition. SERRAL, his tournament life has come down to this. Holds the trophy aloft his fans here in Leipzig.
SERRAL didn't have all that much. A lot of it was in production, but it wasn't there yet. But SERRAL saw that prism, capitalized on it, took it down, and now man is like, all right, now what? I'm down 30 workers. All I have is Zealots and Archons and just 4 Phoenixes.
He's going to push forward to SERRAL. He's got a couple of these Lurkers here. Huge number of Hydra and Lings. What can Mana do? He's got one chance. He's going to try to put up a fight here. Doesn't even have the detection, actually. His Oracle did die in that fight, so there's just nothing to see these Lurkers. But Mana's going to make a fight of it. He jumps on top of this, but SERRAL says, not today. He's going to kite backwards. The Zealots are gone. The Archons are gone, and we've got a champion of WCS Austin. It's SERRAL. Surprise, surprise. The best player wins it again.
SERRAL goes back-to-back in the WCS circuit in 2018. But he had to fight for it, Jeff. It wasn't an easy fight at all, but in the end, he does what we all expected him to do, and that is really...
Back-to-back WCS champion, but the undisputed best player outside of Korea.
It feels great, obviously, but yeah, I know.
You notice that SERRAL is not flinching, but Haas is not mass warping in. And Haas has already gone all the way around. It looks like he's on the creep over here, and he wants to try to push into this location.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. There are a lot of transfusions on those queens.
Okay, you can see Haas tries to come in, but there are so many queens, so many roaches and zerglings. The Zealots are rapidly disappearing, and now it's just the sentries and the Immortals exposed.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Haas. It looks like this army is going to get cleaned up. Those Immortals in a lot of trouble. A big warp in the main base during all this as well.
Zealots trying to hit from another position, but the main army here from Haas has been driven away. I think Haas is hemorrhaging too many Zealots.
But is he, though? He's still doing a lot of damage with these Immortals, doing the best he can with his micro, pulling backwards, kiting against these roaches, being as efficient as possible.
The problem is there's no warp prism with these Immortals to micro them, so eventually he closes in, surrounds them, and takes them out. GG! SERRAL has done it yet again! He is your WCS Valencia champion!
3 victories in a row for the Finnish Phenom. This is an unrivaled player in the non-Korean Starcraft 2 scene, one of the best pro gamers in the world. Give it up for SERRAL!
Starcraft 2, we've had the 8 best players from around the world against the 8 best players from Korea for the last 4 days, and we're down to 2. This is the greatest thing that you could have, a Game 7. It's rare to hit Game 7.
Yeah, I really like what Stats is doing here. He is looking really, really good at the moment. If SERRAL does not figure this out, he's going to be in a ton of trouble.
SERRAL is starting to lose too many workers too quickly. SERRAL needs to hold this attack off or he will lose this game for sure.
Oh my god, and at the end of the day, Stats is forced back. Oh man. Stats cannot be happy with this right now.
Yeah, SERRAL handling this beautifully. He's coming forward. He doesn't have many more force fields left. The roaches are coming up.
Oh my god, that's so many roaches coming up. The force fields get thrown out. The Immortals starting to take damage. The shield batteries just aren't ready. Can SERRAL break through right now?
SERRAL's coming forward. GG! It is done! SERRAL is yours!
Obviously he's rich, he's going up to 5 bases at this point, so he's gonna get a pretty sick economy. The Nidus network has been planted down as well.
Oh, that
from the high
fungal
ground.
from the high ground! SERRAL, you monster! So sick. Great catch there from the Finnish Zerg. Oh my god.
He hasn't made a lot of infestors yet, but the few that he did, they've already paid for themselves, Maynard. How do you land a fungal like that? Come on.
Oh man, using that terrain to the...
He's got a lot of Immortals. A lot of money was just spent on those mutas, so he knows there's no hive tech right now. This might be his moment to really punish SERRAL.
Okay, he's coming in now. We have mutas hitting from all different sides. Storms going down. SERRAL trying to dodge them. A 360-degree attack here by the Zerg.
Oh, he forces a recall from Stats. Almost the...
Let's go. Of course.
Go, yeah.
The most hype.
Again? Who do you expect?
Okay. This is the last game.
In the bottom right spawning position, it's the Korean Protoss. One map away from winning the series. Yes.
Amazing.
What's that hype?
Oh, yeah, come on. Go on. The crowd is behind you.
In the top left position, it's the Polish Zerg. Trying to take Korean Protoss player out. Elaser.
Yay!
Let's go.
Yay! Quick timing.
He doesn't even need to use the Banes on the depots right now. I'm not sure if Sarah's paying attention. He is paying attention. He's like, oh, how nice. I'm welcome. Here we go.
Don't mind if I do. In he comes with those Banelings looking for those SCVs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the Hellions do come home. He's keeping the SCVs alive, but he's still lost 7.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that was nearly game over right there.
The Marine micro is good. Another round of Banelings is about to finish. The Queens ducking their head underground to hide from the fearsome might of this Terran army. Another wave comes in. This is SERRAL's last chance to break out. He's going to fight over the Bioforce on the right side. Does get cleaned up. The Queen's taking these shots pretty well. Transfusion's going down. SERRAL, I think he's going to be able to fly. It's got a good concave. He kills the tanks. He somehow pushes this back.
Wow.
And Hero Marine's left just kind of looking at his hands. He's got a bunch of Marines, but against that kind of composition, you need the tanks.
You know, you play third player. I thought that's not how it goes. I thought it was supposed to be a foreigner pick by them.
Well, we're going to see what's going to happen over here with Team SERRAL. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, they're going to set up SERRAL.
Oh, that's awesome.
My God.
That is so cool, guys. Let's
Oh
go.
my God.
I love it.
Oh my God.
You've been waiting for it out there, guys. Starcraft fans.
I love
Look
it.
at Mario. He's like, oh no, it's happening.
Yes. He's like, no, I'm going back. Sul, you go.
This is crazy right now.
Oh my goodness, yes.
All right, well, we're going to go right
Yes.
into some
Raptors, that's what he's really afraid of.
But with these links coming in, he can take out the rest of these workers. Again, Stats is so low on economy, he needs to protect this expansion.
Okay, it kills 10 of his workers, but in the meantime, he is counterattacking. Looks like he might be able to take out this base. Will SERRAL go for a big fight? He's actually, picks off that mothership.
Beautiful snipe on the mothership. It's going to be a lot easier for SERRAL to engage when he decides it's that moment.
These carriers have such damage output you can really see, but look at that. Every time an abduct goes off, he kills another carrier. 2 more fall. The Broodlord's starting to get picked off here as well, though.
He comes in once more. He can basically one-shot these carriers, and I don't think there's any solution here for Stats. He's going to come in. SERRAL overwhelming the air fleet of Stats.
And that is it. GG.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting. I mean, it's just this is kind of what I was missing from my trophy collection, I guess you could say. And I really wanted to win this one, so I'm super happy I managed to do it, and I'm super happy to make history at. in